Hey there, and thanks so much for watching. Shout out for return of the car vlog. So it is 3 years, about 3 years, and 2 cars away from the first video I made in my car at my lunch break while I was at work, and I thought I'd return to my roots and do that again. It's the same camera as well, the same, I'm using my iPhone 4 that I dug out and dusted off because I believe in using what you have, where you are, and making the best of it. So I returned to that, and I'm using what I have. So I am back again on a lunch break at work. I'm at a park that's a couple minutes from my office, and the reason I ended up here was I was thinking, what can I do this lunch break that will move me one step closer to the life that I desire? And I thought, like, 'cause there are a couple different options. You could go get some food. You can go, like, for me, I like to walk around like the mall or whatever, and I go eye shopping, shopping using only my eyes, which can actually be good. And I end up getting in some steps. Or the option was to come here and to kind of sit through, talk through my process on the idea of continuous improvement, leveling up, affirmations, and how this all, how I take steps every day to get closer to the life that I desire. So this is the option that won, and thank you so much for watching, because this option is one that I'm hoping will be helpful to other people, as well as kind of a reminder for me also. So I have my trusty legal pad here. I'm looking down at my notes. So I had done a video, I think I did a couple on affirmations that got me a job. And this is a very specific, very regulated process that I've used 2 times with success. And I think after starting the process, from the time I started the process to the time I received a job offer, it was like maybe 31 days, maybe 6 weeks the second time. But it absolutely worked. And I've done this twice, and I thought people have found that super helpful. And I'm thinking, well, that's great, but then what happens? Or I would be thinking, what happens after you get that job, and or the job, or the relationship, or the life, or the house, or whatever it is that you are working toward? What do you do when you get that? In other words, what do you do once you've gotten your goal? So I think that's where it's super helpful to have the idea of continuous improvement, but also that even as you're working toward these things, you're appreciating things that are around you. And through that appreciation, you bring new things into your life. So that's what I am learning right now. And I'm always kind of switching up my affirmations and refining and fine-tuning, because I look at it like a recipe. But it's one that you can fully play around with, and all in the spirit of like fun and exploration and adventure and looking for new things. So, you might do XYZ and then get ABC, or you might do XYZ and get LMNOPQ. So for most things, the results are not always guaranteed. Sometimes you don't always get what you want, but sometimes you get more than what you want. The idea being, if you take these steps, they will lead you to a desired outcome. So I am continually working on tuning up my affirmations. So I thought I would share with you my affirmations, and I will put in the timestamp of when the affirmations actually begin, because people don't want to listen to me yapping, whatever. But I think it's important to kind of give context that sometimes even when you get that thing that you want, there's always somewhere new and wonderful to go. I remember when I was a kid, it's kind of powerful. I was in 3rd grade, and that was like my greatest year. Probably today, like in my whole entire academic career, 3rd grade was my favorite year. Like, I had great friends, and I had really great teachers, and I just loved being in 3rd grade. And I brought home my report card, and I was really proud because I got like straight A's, and I was like, I know this is a good thing. And it didn't take a lot of effort because I was having so much fun. And I remember one of my parents looked at that report card and was like, oh, well, now there's nowhere else for you to go. And I was shattered, because here I thought I'd done this great thing and I'd gotten this wonderful result of the fun I was having. And now I'm like being told, well, you really failed because there's nowhere else for you to go. And I was like, oh, like that. So I think that stuck with me, in the idea that once you get this desired outcome, there's nowhere to go. And I think that kept me from achieving, because I was always thinking, oh, well, you want to show upward progress, so never hit the ceiling, otherwise there won't be anywhere else to go. And that's so totally false. And this particular parent and I have had many discussions about this comment, and the parent has since revised the comment. And if this parent could go back, they would definitely have done it different. So I'm choosing to rewrite that and to say there's always somewhere new and wonderful to explore and develop. And so along those lines, here are the affirmations that I'm using kind of on the regular that I'm trying to like incorporate into my life now that I've gotten this job that I love, and that I feel like I'm in a really good place as far as like career and personal and friends and things like that. So I have a couple influences. I liked, I really enjoyed, I read Jen Sincero's book, You Are a Badass at Making Money. You know, strong language aside, she's got some really good things to say about reworking your internal wiring and how you can do that, like the process to doing that, the process to allowing yourself to receive the abundance that your higher power, whatever that may be, is willing to give you, is just aching to give you. So also here's some notes on affirmations. I have a couple different influences. So Jen Sincero, I also do, like, I'll just randomly Google affirmations. And these are kind of some things to remember when you set your personal affirmations, that they should always be A, in the present tense, B, positive words, and 3, statement of fact or truth. So present tense, not I will get XYZ, I have XYZ. And number 2, positive words. So instead of like, I will not be fat anymore, you say, I enjoy being slim, healthy, and active. Statement of fact or truth, rather than saying, I am not someone who does this, I am someone who does this. So not, I am not someone who only sits on the couch, I am someone who is active and physically fit. So those are just kind of some 3 like basic steps to choosing your affirmations. So moving right along, I have my 3 affirmations. Some of these came from Jen Sincero's book and some of the stuff that she has on YouTube as well. And some of these are also mine, or things that I've adopted and kind of incorporated as well. And I'm using those to help me, A, appreciate what I have, and B, help move to the next adventure and challenge and wonderful thing, and help prepare myself for that, whatever it is. I have no idea. I might not know. So just being ready and willing and open and receptive to whatever might come down the road. So here are these affirmations. There are 9 of them. I will put them in the description box so you can either refer to them or, you know, not have to listen to this whole video to find them. So here are my 9 affirmations that I'm using right now. Number 1, I am ready. Number 2, I am willing. Number 3, please show me how. Number 4, I am love. I am purpose. I was made with divine intention. Number 5, as I say yes to life, life says yes to me. Number 6, I prosper wherever I turn. Number 7, there is plenty for everyone, and we bless and prosper each other. Number 8, I am always learning and weaving this new knowledge into my life today. Number 9, I appreciate signs of life in everyone around me. So these are the affirmations that I'm using right now as I try to move from where I am into the next phase of my life. So again, I have no idea what that's going to look like, but I'm excited to see where it is. So I just get, I guess, kind of like a general update. I will be trying to weave in sort of more of my everyday life so you can see how I live out these values and what that looks like, because like it's not fancy at all. And I think I was kind of a little bit like, I don't want to say ashamed, but like I live a very, very humble, modest life. And I want to accept this humble, modest life that I'm living right now and share that with you as part of my current abundance. So thank you again for watching this far, and I look forward to sharing more updates, and I hope that you will keep watching. Thanks.